Okay, the Photoshop tip of the day is how to use the blending modes in Photoshop. I've opened the lizard image that I got from unsplash.com. I'm going to check the image size. It's about 7 inches wide by about 4.5 inches tall at 300 dpi. 300 dpi is high resolution for print and for higher quality images in general. 72 dpi is for screen resolution. If you're never going to print something and you create it at 72 dpi to whatever size, 8.5 by 11 at 72 dpi, that's fine. Never mind. We'll forget all about the dpi's. Anyway, lizard. You can arrange your workspace differently. I like to have a nice, neat workspace because otherwise there's just too much stuff or not the right stuff. If I arrange it to painting, it's going to give me a whole different set of tools. So when you go into Photoshop, arrange the workspace to whatever project you are currently working on. I just go to Essentials. So quick mask tool first. This little box down here, I can undock these palettes as well. Quick mask is right down here. If you see that it's got little bitty dots around the circle and it's not a filled in circle, you're not in quick mask mode. If you click on it, you are. Double click on it, it will allow you to change the attributes of the masking. You want to have selected areas clicked on. I always use a red color at 50% opacity because you can see through it. But as soon as you do that, your quick mask goes away. So you can click on it again, or on your keyboard, just hit Q. Go find a paintbrush. Paintbrush is going to be confusing, so use one called brush tool. I click on it. The circle indicates how large a brush I have. The brush size is right here. If you want to change it a little bit, lower the size. Maybe I don't want quite a hard edge. Maybe I want a softer edge. You can choose softer edge, smaller. I'm doing this real quick, so I'm going to get a really pretty decent sized brush here with a hard edge. So it's still in quick mask mode. I should be able to start painting. It's going to look like it's red. It really isn't. It's just showing you what you're masking off or what your selection area is. So you're really just doing the same thing, selecting like with the magic wand tool, only you're using a paintbrush to make a really big, quick selection. I'm not going to select his little spines on his back. So I think I got all the things I need. You can let off your mouse and you can go back and paint. So you don't have to worry about your red mask disappearing. So you want to exit out of the quick mask tool now because you're done masking off. You can click on it again down here and you see the little marching ants around there. So now in my layers palette, I'm just going to drag it off so you can see it better. I want to add a hue saturation layer. If your adjustments get closed out, they are under your window up here under adjustments, the fifth one down, whatever. Hue saturation is this one. Hue is the color. So maybe I want to make them kind of purpley. Saturation is the amount of color, like it's going to dump in. It's like, I'm going to saturate it a lot. Okay. Lightness is just how light or dark you want it to be. Looks good to me. Done. I have a purple iguana. And then I would save it. To deselect it, just click off of it. I can turn off and on the hue saturation layer if I don't want it. And that's that.